If you're over 60 years old, what I'm about to share could be the key to a peaceful life or years of suffering from prostate issues. Many men in the US unknowingly make daily mistakes that are actually damaging their prostate. Today, I'm going to highlight the 10 most dangerous habits that might be quietly causing your prostate to enlarge. The first habit on the list is so common that you may be doing it right now without even realizing the harm it causes. Have you ever woken up multiple times at night to use the bathroom? Do you find it difficult to start or stop your urine flow? Or perhaps you feel like your bladder is never completely empty. These are clear signs that your prostate may be enlarging. And it's not just age that causes this. The truth is, certain everyday factors speed up the process. I've treated hundreds of men at my clinic who came in desperate, some even with urinary retention, simply because they ignored these warning signs for years. But I've also seen 80-year-old men who live without prostate discomfort because they made changes to their habits in time. The difference lies in the small details of daily life. Let's begin our countdown of the 10 most dangerous habits for your prostate. Habit number 10. Drinking too little water. Many older men make the mistake of reducing water intake to minimize nighttime bathroom trips. However, this actually has the opposite effect. When you don't drink enough water, your urine becomes more concentrated and acidic, irritating both your bladder and prostate. Remember, the prostate is located just below the bladder, so when your bladder is affected, your prostate feels it too. Chronic dehydration leads to inflammation, which is a major contributor to prostate enlargement. Additionally, medications taken by many older men can further dehydrate the body, worsening the problem. A dehydrated body also accumulates toxins more easily, burdening the entire urinary system. Over time, this silent damage can result in an enlarged prostate and worsening urinary symptoms. The solution is simple: drink small sips of water throughout the day. Even if you're not thirsty, your urine should be clear or pale yellow to indicate proper hydration. Don't fear water. It's your natural ally against prostate problems. Habit number 9. Excess caffeine. I know how sacred Brazilian coffee is, but excessive caffeine intake could be irritating your prostate more than you think. Caffeine is a natural diuretic, meaning it makes you produce more urine and strains the bladder. It also causes the muscles around the bladder to contract more frequently, leading to urgency and even leakage. For men with a sensitive or enlarged prostate, this added pressure is a real problem. But it doesn't stop there. Caffeine also contracts the muscles at the bladder neck, making it harder to empty completely. As a result, more urine stays in the bladder, putting additional pressure on the prostate and increasing inflammation. I'm not suggesting you give up coffee completely, but moderation is key. 1 cup in the morning typically doesn't cause problems, but several throughout the day can. Try replacing the second cup with decaffeinated coffee or herbal tea and see if it improves your symptoms. Small adjustments can make a big difference. Habit number 8. Sitting for long periods. I know that after 60, the armchair becomes more inviting, but spending too much time sitting can harm your prostate more than you realize. Sitting for long stretches creates constant pressure on the pelvic area, reducing blood flow to the prostate, which causes inflammation and encourages its growth. Men who spend their days watching TV, reading, or working while seated face a higher risk of prostate issues. It's not about avoiding rest, but avoiding being still for too long. Prolonged inactivity also weakens pelvic floor muscles, making it harder to fully empty the bladder. This leaves urine behind, further irritating the prostate. The rule of thumb is simple: stand up every 30 minutes and walk for at least 2 minutes. It could be as easy as getting a glass of water or walking around the house. This keeps blood flowing and relieves pressure on the prostate. Don't let a sedentary lifestyle lead to health problems in the future. Habit number 7. Overindulging in spicy and processed foods. Brazilian cuisine is full of rich flavors, but eating too much of it could be harming your prostate. Excessive spice and processed foods can lead to silent inflammation throughout the body. High amounts of black pepper and spicy sauces increase inflammation, including in the prostate. Having spicy food once in a while isn't problematic, but consuming it daily can irritate an already sensitive prostate. Processed foods are even worse. Chips, cold cuts, frozen meals, and fast food are filled with preservatives, colorings, excessive sodium, and unhealthy fats. They harm your overall health and throw off hormone balance. Excessive salt, for instance, causes fluid retention and puts strain on the entire urinary system. Unhealthy fats and chemical additives can mess with testosterone levels, a hormone that influences prostate size. If your diet relies more on packaged foods than fresh ingredients, your prostate may be suffering. Instead, prioritize anti-inflammatory foods like vegetables, fruits, and nuts. A balanced diet can be exciting without being boring. Habit number 6. Smoking or being around smokers. Cigarettes are one of the worst enemies of your prostate. Even if you don't smoke, being around smokers regularly is also harmful. The chemicals in tobacco reduce blood flow, increase inflammation, and damage delicate tissues, including the prostate. Smoking also increases oxidative stress, weakening your body's ability to repair itself. Over time, this leads to prostate inflammation, enlargement, and even a higher risk of prostate cancer. For older men, this damage accumulates more quickly. Tobacco also lowers antioxidant levels, weakening your natural defenses against prostate issues. If you still smoke, talk to your doctor about quitting strategies. There are therapies, nicotine replacements, and even natural treatments to help. Benefits begin almost immediately. In a few weeks, circulation improves, inflammation decreases, and your prostate can start to heal. If you've never smoked, avoid exposure to secondhand smoke. That simple decision can guarantee years of better prostate health. Habit number 5. Holding in urine. Everyone has done it, holding in urine because they're busy or far from a bathroom. But regularly doing so can seriously damage your prostate. When you hold your urine for too long, the bladder stretches and puts pressure on the prostate, which lies just beneath it. Over time, this leads to irritation and swelling in prostate tissue. Older men are especially vulnerable, as the muscles that control the bladder and prostate weaken with age. Holding urine can also prevent the bladder from emptying fully, leaving behind stagnant urine, which is a breeding ground for bacteria and inflammation. This contributes to prostate irritation and enlargement. To protect your prostate, listen to your body. Don't delay going to the bathroom, especially if you're already experiencing nighttime urgency. Going as soon as you feel the urge is one of your best defenses. Your bladder and prostate work together. Stress one and the other suffers too. Habit number 4. Eating too much red meat. Red meat may be a staple in Brazilian diets, but eating it daily could be quietly enlarging your prostate. Studies link high red meat consumption, particularly processed meats like bacon, sausages, and cold cuts, to increased inflammation in the body, including the prostate. Saturated fats and chemicals used in processing contribute to hormone imbalance and increased oxidative stress, inflaming the prostate. As we age, digestion slows, and red meat takes longer to process, contributing to weight gain and pelvic pressure. You don't have to become vegetarian, but reducing red meat to once or twice a week can make a big difference. Opt for lean proteins like fish and chicken, or plant-based meals. Try incorporating fiber-rich foods like lentils and beans. These changes support prostate health and improve digestion. Your body will thank you, with fewer symptoms and better prostate function. Habit number 3. Avoiding doctor visits. Many men only go to the doctor when something is seriously wrong, but this is especially risky after age 60. Prostate enlargement can occur silently without clear symptoms at first. Regular checkups help detect issues early before they become severe. Simple exams like the digital rectal exam and PSA test are quick and non-invasive and can save lives. Skipping routine appointments means missing opportunities for early detection. Some men avoid discussing urinary issues, but the sooner you address them, the more treatment options you'll have. Delaying appointments can allow small problems to turn into serious ones, like urinary retention or infections. See your doctor annually to discuss prostate health. It's not just about peace of mind, it's a preventive measure. Early detection often means lifestyle changes, not medications or surgery. Don't wait for symptoms to worsen. Preventive care is the smartest habit for any mature man. Habit number 2. Carrying excess belly fat. As we get older, extra weight around the waist is not just a cosmetic issue, it's a major red flag for prostate problems. Belly fat produces inflammatory chemicals that circulate throughout the body, including the prostate. This constant inflammation irritates the prostate, promotes its growth, and increases the risk of urinary issues. Men with larger waistlines are more likely to experience an enlarged prostate, frequent nighttime urination, and even erectile problems. Excess weight also disrupts hormone balance, especially testosterone and estrogen, which directly affect prostate size. The solution isn't a crash diet, but gradual, steady improvements. A short walk, smaller portions, and cutting back on sugar can help reduce abdominal fat. Losing even a few kilos can relieve urinary symptoms. Plus, belly fat puts physical pressure on the bladder and pelvic organs, increasing pressure on the prostate. Keeping a healthy waistline is one of the best strategies for long-term prostate health. Habit number 1. Not managing chronic stress. This is the most overlooked but potentially the most harmful habit. Chronic stress is a silent contributor to prostate inflammation. Living with constant anxiety or worry causes your body to release stress hormones like cortisol. Over time, these hormones lead to inflammation, muscle tension, and hormone imbalances that directly affect your prostate. Stress tightens pelvic muscles, restricts blood flow, and irritates nerves around the prostate. It also weakens your immune system, making it harder for your body to fight inflammation or infections. Older men often carry stress silently: financial worries, family concerns, and health issues. This results in more frequent urination, pain, urgency, and prostate swelling. The good news is that you can manage stress. Simple practices like deep breathing, light exercise, stretching, and even just 10 minutes of quiet time each day can significantly reduce stress. Loud laughter, social connections, and quality sleep are also great remedies. Managing stress is not just about feeling good. It's about healing your body. This one change alone can reduce symptoms and stop prostate growth naturally. Now that you know the 10 habits that silently enlarge your prostate, the question is, what will you do starting today? These are not minor adjustments. They're powerful steps that can prevent years of discomfort, sleepless nights, and unnecessary medications. If you're over 60, now is the time to act. Don't wait for symptoms to worsen. Start by changing one habit this week. Drink more water, walk a little more, or skip that extra piece of bacon at breakfast. Every action counts. Your prostate won't heal overnight, but with the right habits and consistency, your body can work wonders. Remember, you're not alone. With the right information, it's never too late to start taking care of yourself. Take care of your prostate, and it will take care of you.